Alrighty, here is the fun part, lining the head. I used to actually hate doing this. Now I actually quite like it. It's quite fun to do. So the first thing is you're going to want to duct tape the whole inside of the head. Now you do the whole head if it's not symmetrical. Since it's symmetrical, mine 3D printed, it's nice and even. I do one side. So the first thing I did was mark a line, which is my central line. That way I know exactly where I'm going. And then I do mine in 3 pieces, which you will see here. So all I did was I marked where I want the lower mouth, the upper mouth, and then I also drew around where the eye sits. We're not cutting that out, I'm just leaving it there because it doesn't matter. Once I've done that, I trace it all onto my stretch fabric. This is my fabric here, and I'm going to show you what I mean by 4-way stretch. So we're going to go 1 way and 2 ways. And then of course you have the bias, which is your diagonal, nice and stretchy, super duper stretchy fabric, and it's nice and soft. So once that's all done, you're going to trace out your pattern pieces. That's my pattern piece for my head. That gets done in the funky colour. The other 2 are for the mouth, so I did them in pink. And no, I don't cut out my darts either. Some people cut into the material. Completely up to you. I prefer to keep it entire, pin along it, and then once I sew it, I will cut the excess out, which you will see me doing that later on. Yep, this is what my pattern piece looks like. Here is a little close-up where you can see the first seam right there, then of course the 2 mouth seams, and then I always draw around the whole outside, that way I know where my outside edge is. As you can see, when the pattern's cut off, it doesn't sit flat, so all you got to do, just cut into it, and then it will just sit flat, like a little helmet. Look at that. But just don't cut into the eye socket, because you'll need that solid for later.